Hold on. I was not ready for that at all whatsoever. I was not even remotely prepared for that. That was ridiculous. I didn't know you can make sounds like that with your mouth. Holy shit. All right, everybody. Well, welcome to episode 2 of Twin Mythology. That was Devin's rendition of "We Want to Change" by Corey Feldman. I think he did pretty great.
I'm going all out here.
Yeah, apparently. But yeah, if you don't already know, we are reviewing in this episode Corey Feldman's 2016 album Angelic to the Core.
Yes, and it is so horrendously, awfully, disgustingly, painfully, like literally painfully bad. It's just bad. It is.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like you ever go to like a restaurant and you order a sandwich and they bring it out and it's like easily 2 times the size of your whole entire head. And so you just sit there for a minute and you just stare at it and you're like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't know how to eat this. I don't know where to bite. How do I hold it? What do I do? That's how this album feels. It is, what do I do with this?
Except when you finally figure out how to take a bite, it's just all shit.
Yeah, and then like the burger like falls out and you're just like, this is nothing like I imagined.
Yeah. The burger falls out, just crumbles to pieces. It's like burnt, but like still soggy at the same time.
Yeah, it's just like a puddle of grease, and you're just like, this is disgusting. Like, I don't even want to eat this anymore. That's basically what this album is. But oh yeah, the last podcast we mentioned Corey Feldman was in Back to the Future.
Oh yeah,
which my mom, our mom, we have the same mom.
Yeah, we're twins. That's a thing.
We're twins. Nah, different moms, baby.
We figured it out.
Can't hide from a smother. So she lovingly messaged us and said, y'all are stupid. That was Crispin Glover, and she's right. That was Crispin Glover that was in Back to the Future. Corey Feldman was not in that movie at all whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't even know how we made that mistake.
I think, to me, Crispin Glover and Corey Feldman are both, like, on that same level of weird.
I guess that's true.
Like, Crispin Glover is, I guess, more of a genuinely weird person, and Corey Feldman is, like, weird, but there's, like, some trauma there. Like, there's a reason he's that way. Of course, Crispin Glover is just like, yeah, I'm just a weird dude. Like,
yeah, he's just a little quirky.
Yeah, and there might not even be a reason for it. He was just born that way. But Corey Feldman, I mean, there's definitely some stuff going on there. But
yes, and this album proves that in so many wonderful ways.
So many gorgeous ways. This album, holy crap. If you guys haven't listened to this album yet, please don't.
Don't. Like, it's not even one of those things where I'm just like, oh, it's so bad, you should just give it a try because it's so bad it's good. Don't do it.
Don't listen
I'm
to
telling
this
you
album.
right now, like, we did it. Don't do it.
I'm so done with this album. Like, actually,
I'm done with it. I don't ever want to go
to this
near
album.
it.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it. Like, I was listening to this album right before we started this, and I was just so over it. I literally texted Devin. I was like, I'm so done with this album.
I was listening to the album too when you sent me that, and I was having the same issues. I was like, I just wanted to brush up on some of these songs, and I couldn't do it. Like last night, I tried to listen to it again, and I listened to 3 songs, and I couldn't do it. Like, I listened to the whole thing all the way through one time, and I'm never doing that again. Because it is 22 songs.
22 songs.
It is an hour and a half long. To put that into perspective, Angels in the Outfield, I think, was an hour and 40 minutes or something like that.
45, I think.
Yeah. And this album is basically a movie in length.
Yeah.
And
but not in content.
No.
It's only a movie by time. It's 2 albums It's 2 discs, I should say. Each disc is 11 songs long. The first disc is Angelic Funkadelic,
Right.
and then the second disc is Angelic Rockadelic. And I don't think Corey Feldman has heard an actual funk or rock song in probably 30 years. I don't think he knows what they sound like. I don't think he knows, like, what is this? Like the first,
yeah. No, keep going.
it's just like he's just, oh my God. It makes me so mad, this album. Like I am really sorry that I said we should do this, because I had no idea it was this bad.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad at you.
No, I would be too. Like I'm kind of pissed at myself. I was listening to this and I was like, why did I, like, what made me do, like, because I thought the album cover was funny. Never again.
It's just so, if you can sit down and make it through Funkadelic, then like props. Like you're a champ. Like,
Yeah.
Because
I think-
Funkadelic is bad, but Rockadelic is a whole nother
Holy shit,
level of absolute garbage. And if you can make
Yeah.
it through that, you are probably not of this world.
No,
I'm not saying I
don't trust you.
or anything. I already don't trust myself, so I'm set on that.
Yeah, that's fine, because that's normal. But if you come at me and you're like, hey man, did you ever listen to Corey Feldman's Angelic to the Core? Really great stuff. I'm just gonna pretend like you're not there. I'm just gonna pretend like you didn't just say that, so I don't like go into some weird like PTSD moment or whatever. Like I don't like, no, this album is trash. It is garbage. It shouldn't have been made. I mean, props to Corey for putting out something like this epic and lengthy and like nuts. Like I don't know who would do this. Like you have to be delusional to do this. And Corey Feldman he's like I don't know, man. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, like there's so much behind this album. I don't like. I could easily sit here and just shit all over Corey Feldman for the next 3 hours, and it would be pretty easy just because of this album. It would give me enough ammo, but like I don't want to, because like he's been through a lot, and like if making this music is what helps him, then that's awesome. But at the same time, it's garbage. Like it's still objectively shit music.
Yeah,
like,
that's
good for him for putting it out there. But at the same time, dude, come on.
Yeah. Like that, I mean, exactly like you said. I mean, like obviously this is like, you can hear it in the lyrics. I mean, he's hurting bad. And this is
especially the song "Forbidden Attraction."
Oh God. That song, dude. And that song has Kaya Jones, who used to be in the Pussycat Dolls.
Yes.
And in my notes, I have look up Kaya Jones's Twitter, and I kind of forget why I put that in there, but I'm gonna do that right now to see if I'm looking at her Twitter right now. We can cut this out later. All right, Kaya Jones. Her bio says, "Children of the King that makes us royalty." So she's like a staunch Christian, and almost everything she posts is like crazy religious. She said, "God, simplicity, natural." That was one post.
Build those 3 words.
Yeah, that was it. Be fruitful and prosper with a dove emoji. Imagine if we all stopped funding this madness. Money is speech. Like, what is she talking about? God is everywhere. Praise and bow before him. Have mercy on us, God. Peace be with you all. Revolution of God. Run to him. Pray and read your Bible. They can't shut down the church because we are the church. And we invoke the Holy Spirit. He's here. Get ready, church, and pray without ceasing. And then there's some video of like some kid who looks like he's dying of a heart attack. I don't know. I don't have the sound on. It's just like fucking, oh my God, what is this video? Holy shit. It's just God burning the whole village.
Oh my God. Literally.
Not even it was literally God just burning down a whole village and some kid dying. And he's like, like, wow, it's a real, that really makes me want to jump on the wagon there. So yeah,
I
Kaya
mean,
Jones
whatever.
is,
Good for you for being a religious zealot, but if you listen to this song, it doesn't add
oh
up.
my God, she's like, give it to me, Corey. Oh, Corey, you big bad boy. It's
At
like,
the very beginning of that song, he literally calls her kid, and then the rest of the song is about how he wants
Meanwhile,
to.
back at Detective Jones' secret lair.
Please, Corey, get down here right away. We need your help.
it's so bad. It's so bad,
It's
guys.
dude, it's so bad.
That was the beginning of Forbidden Attraction with Kaya Jones, and she plays. All right, here's another thing I don't get about this album is that on I think it was is Angelic to the Core. He comes out and Corey says, the Angels have to go do this 3-part mission. 1, spread love, light, and truth. 2, get funkadelic and rockadelic.
Yeah, because anytime he's addressing the angels, he does it in like this very like gnarly, like old detective like voice.
Yeah, it's so bad. Like this, I'll try to do it like he did it. 1, spread love, light, and truth. 2, get funkadelic and rockadelic. Dance, and I want to see you make the people dance. 3, and this is most important, angels, be sexy.
and he says it like that too. It's not just like be sexy. He's like be sexy.
It's like violent. I was like, oh shit, they really got to be sexy, dude. Like,
like damn, yeah.
please don't forget to be sexy, angels. Like, God, Corey's gonna kill you.
Yeah, he's not gonna be happy.
Yeah, and then they're like, and he's like, haha, yeah, just kidding. Yeah, and then
He
be
tries to like
Angelic to
blow
the
it off.
core.
He's like,
Yeah, it's like, you're like, oh, I didn't mean to say that. Slip of the tongue. It's like, Corey, dude, you got some mad problems.
not mean to say that at all, even though I screamed it intentionally.
Screamed it into the microphone. My voice clipped and it was gritty as hell. No, that was, I mean, so that he introduces like this story, like there's a storyline. The angels have to go out and do these things. And then it doesn't really get addressed anywhere else in the album. Like there's a couple songs like Forbidden Attraction, Kaya Jones plays Detective Jones because the angels, I guess, are supposed to see Detective Jones, and they're also supposed to see Detective Howard. So they see Detective Jones in Forbidden Attraction and Detective Howard in the song Bad People. And then after that, for the rest of the hour and a half of this album, like this whole storyline that's brought up within the first like 3 songs,
It's non-existent.
it's not addressed again. Like you can't bring that shit up. Like I mean, here, guys.
Back on planet Earth. Good morning, angels.
Good morning.
Did you sleep well, angels?
Wonderful.
One.
And then he just goes on to introduce the story, and you're like, wow, this must be important to the album. And guess what, guys? It's not. It's like he totally fucking forgot about it. It's like he started off with this thing. He's like, I'm gonna make this thing a whole story. It's gonna be a concept album, and it's gonna be like angels, right? And they're gonna have to go to like Detective Jones, Detective Howard. They're gonna have to talk to him, right? They're gonna be like, yo, talk to me. We're gonna make the people dance. We're gonna be sexy, like. And then after like song number 5, he was like, yeah, I think I'm trashing this whole concept album thing, but I definitely want to keep those songs in here because the more the better is what I've heard. It just
It was legit. Like he just threw these songs together, and then like maybe did 2 takes tops, and was like, and then that was it.
I did see. I don't know if you saw this, but I did see that like the first single for this album, I forget which song it was, but it came out in like 2013, like 3 years before this whole album even came out.
Oh my gosh.
So like he worked on it for a while. It wasn't like this was just like thrown together in some like, fever dream of a drunken evening. Like he worked on this shit for years. This wasn't, I mean, I just don't get it, dude. I just any sense. Like, how do you put that much effort into something this epic and this long and this crazy, and you don't even like stick to the plan? It's like he was just like, he made all the songs and he was like, yeah, concept album, here we go. And then 5 songs into it, he's like, I think I'm gonna give up the concept album. Threw a couple songs in there. He's like, you know what? I think I want something more rocky. So I think I'm just gonna throw in a whole nother disc that's just gonna be straight rock music. and that doesn't even flow as at all.
Yeah,
just don't-
I want to know what his thought process was like from beginning to end. Like
Yeah.
when he had this initial idea of this like epic story of an album, and then ended up being this like, I don't know, fucking Kids Bop album or something.
Oh, I would rather listen to Kids Bop than this fucking shit. This is absolute hot garbage, Corey Feldman. Listen, man. If you're listening to this, God, dude, I respect you for doing this. Total respect as like an artist, as a human being who's gone through shit and likes to make music and uses it as like a cathartic response to stuff. Like, dude, total respect. I have nothing but respect for you, but please stop making music. Please, for the love of God. Like, just knock it off. You've been making music for, I mean, this is like his 5th album. This isn't like his first rodeo.
No, I remember that was one of the first things I discovered. I looked up the album after you told me about it, and it was like Corey Feldman's 5th studio album. I was like, 5th? The fuck? I was like,
yeah, like, I guess he didn't figure out how to like make a song over the course of that time, because none of these are like song. Like, I don't know. Like, they don't follow any guidelines. They're just fucking hot garbage messes. Like, I mean, the first song, Ascension Millennium, like, is kind of a bop.
Ascension Millennium.
Millennium.
It's literally that for like
Like
what is it,
six
minutes?
minutes? Yeah. That over and over and over and over and over again. Dude, how many times can you try to sound like Michael Jackson in one goddamn song?
And he does it multiple times throughout the album. Like very, very intentionally. Like, I know him and Michael were close in real life, but
They were friends, which, like, I found that out and I was like, that makes a lot of sense. And also, like, I mean, Corey Feldman was a child actor, and like, if you were a child actor, you were probably friends with Michael Jackson, like, just saying. But like, and his one, here's his, have you seen his Ascension Millennium single release from 2013? Did you see the album art for that?
no, is it amazing?
I don't know if you can see that, and I'll describe it.
Oh, well, he's obviously,
that's an obvious Michael Jackson ripoff, right?
yeah, 100%, without a doubt.
So, guys, you can look this up. I still wouldn't listen to it, but Corey Feldman released an Ascension Millennium single in 2013, and the cover is him in this like gray, shiny, wet cement room, and he's got this like, he's in the middle of a dance pose, and he's got like this. He's got a leather glove on his one hand, a leather jacket, white shirt, leather top hat, leather pants, skinny pants. And basically Michael Jackson's shoes that I mean, honestly, probably stole from Michael Jackson. And he's striking a Michael Jackson pose. And it is a blatant ripoff.
I mean, maybe this was sort of like his homage, I don't know, to like his friend or something. Or maybe he was just ripping off his friend. Who knows?
He was ripping off his... I mean, like, I don't... Like, were they that good of good of friends? Like,
I don't know,
I don't know. But if you look at Michael Jackson's album cover for Bad, it's like the same shit. It's literally, it's like the same album cover. It's like, come on, man. Like, you're not Michael Jackson. No one's Michael Jackson. No one's out there trying to be Michael Jackson because no one can be Michael Jackson.
In the song Lickety Splickety,
Lickety Splickety!
he even has like a little, like a whole like few seconds of like the Michael Jackson scat sort of crap he used to do.
Oh, yeah. No, I did hear that. Yeah, which is fine. When Michael Jackson does it, you're like, all right, Michael, get into it. But when Corey Feldman does it, you're like,
it sounds
dude,
like what I
stop.
just did, which
Yeah,
was
like,
awful.
I want you to... It sounds like a cat just being like smacked in the face. I don't want to fucking hear that shit. Like, it's so bad. So that's Ascension Millennium is like it kind of starts off okay. You know, the first track is like, all right, like this is not so bad. But then the second song,
every song on the album was on par with Ascension Millennium, it would have been like still very bad, but like listenable.
Yeah, but it would have been completely bearable. I would have been like, okay, like, all right, Corey Feldman, like, this isn't the worst music I've ever heard, but like, definitely not the best. But I mean, then Love and Lies comes on. Oh my god, this song was a fucking mess, dude. Love
Yeah.
and Lies, and like, you can't even understand a word he's saying. And I mean, that's like a common theme throughout this whole album. Like, good luck trying to find lyrics because people have just given up on trying to find lyrics on this shit because you cannot.
I couldn't
understand a
find them
word.
anywhere.
Like, I found the lyrics for Essential Millennium.
That's like one of the only songs on the whole album I could find lyrics for, though.
Yeah. And like, they're not good. They're not. They're not good. Like, he's not a good lyricist. Like, I'm sorry, Corey, but you're that's not your forte there, bud. Let me just I'll just read the first verse of Essential Millennium real quick. And I'm gonna read it like it's meant to, like it's like a serious poetry thing. So just like you really get the vibe of it, you know?
Oh yeah, bring it.
All right. Essential Millennium, verse 1. Welcome to the dawn of everything you can become. You will not know the reason yet of why you're here, but you can bet that they will let you have the chance you'd be the master of the dance. I'll lead you up onto the floor where you will have the chance at more. Just by giving into groove to have a chance, you never move. You're standing still up on the hill. It's such a thrill. You get the chills.
He's just picking out words to rhyme at this point. He's like,
hill, thrill, chill,
Bill,
kill, fuck, what rhymes with nil? Fuck. Like, dude, it's so trash. And then the chorus is literally, hold on, let me count how many times he says Essential Millennium in the chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 15 times. Just in the one chorus. And there's so many choruses. There's like 5 choruses in this song. And he says Essential Millennium at least 15 times in each one. It's too much. And then there's a half chorus. What the fuck is a half chorus, dude? That's a chorus where you just give up in the middle of it or something. Like, I've never even seen that. Like, yeah, dude, we're just gonna do a half chorus in this one. Like, give me a fucking break, Corey. Oh man, but then I mean, I don't know. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it's still a bearable song as far as songs go.
Yeah,
even though I just remember sitting there and thinking, this is still happening. Like, am I seriously still listening to the same song?
Yeah, first time I heard the song, I was driving to work, and it just kept going and going, and I felt like it was like half the ride. I was just listening to that one song. I kept like looking at the time on like I had Spotify on my phone, and like I would like take a glance at it. I'm like, this song, like what? It's still on? Like, is it just? I thought I had like, you know, sometimes you have like the replay thing on Spotify on, the song just keeps fucking playing.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that's what I did, but it was just the one song. Because it's so long. And there's a lot of songs on this album that are like over 5 minutes. And that's fine. Like, if you want to make a song that's long, like, I'm all for it. Like, I listen to like post rock and shit, and like a lot of those songs are like 10 minutes long, and I'm super into it. But like, when it's
you have to keep me at like captivated or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like there has to be something. There has to be like a build up. There has to be some type of like recurring like melody that like really haunts you or like gets you in a certain way. Something like that has to be happening. And like in a song, like, hold on, there's so many fucking, do you hear the pages flipping? Like, I have like pages of notes on this fucking album. Wanna Break Free. Like, what is that song? Do you remember that song? It's like 7 minutes long. Starts off as like kind of a nice jazz vibe bop song.
Yeah.
And then turns into a heavy metal song for no fucking reason. And it just keeps going. I couldn't even finish that song. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I could not.
What, you said Wanna Break Free?
Yeah.
That one's only like 3 minutes long.
How is that? Okay. It's only 3 minutes long?
Which song are you thinking of?
Dude, there's so many songs. I don't even know. No, it is Wanna Break Free.
Okay.
Because it starts off like this. Like, all right. Yeah, all right, cool. I can vibe with this. This is cool. And then it turned to this.
Oh, I can't. I turn it off. It's so and that's on the Rockadelic side too. Like the Rockadelic side, like the second album is so much worse than Funkadelic. I mean, Funkadelic. I mean, there's.
I mean, you got Snoop Dogg on there, which
Snoop
I mean,
Dogg's on there.
that
Scott
song
Page
wasn't great.
Yeah, but like you can clearly tell that the songs that he had, like Snoop and like all these like other people on it, they actually like helped a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely with the one with Scott Page.
Yeah,
I feel like Scott Page came in and was like, Corey, my dude, like you're cool and all, but like I'm not letting you touch this beat because like the beat on there is like not bad. Like I think that was one of the only songs I was able to kind of like bear.
Yeah.
Like I mean I don't know what they did for like the mixing of the vocals in that. It sounds like Scott Page is like talking through like a megaphone or something. Like, you know, it's like that real like
that was one of my
compressed-
biggest problems with this whole album was like whoever did the sound does not care about your ears at all.
Oh no.
There are
not at
parts of
all.
this album where Corey Feldman is like screaming in your ear.
Oh my god. And then there's other parts where you can't even fucking hear him.
Yeah.
You're like, is he
And
singing?
it'll
while you're
happen
mumbling?
just like within like seconds. It'll go from like super quiet to like screaming.
Yeah.
And then like there's the one song that I forget what it is, but it ends with like a car like peeling out.
Oh man, which one was that?
It happens at like the very end of the song.
Yeah.
I had my
Exactly,
headphones
yeah.
on, and it is just like it's like you're
Piercing.
it's like you're right there. It's like you're like taking a selfie behind someone's car while they're
Yeah.
peeling out. You're just like Slav squatting for the boys.
It's just like, hey, yeah.
While you have some like, you know, Toyota peeling out behind you and you're like right there. Like I like threw off my headphones because I was like, ow, fuck.
Physically like a bee just stung you.
Yeah, it was awful.
fuck out
It
this
was
bee,
so
get in here.
loud.
I wish a car would run me over. Well, like while I was listening to this album, I was like, I honestly wish like something would happen right now, so I don't have to continue listening to this. It's so bad, and and what better person to introduce the rockadelic side of this album than Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit, because, you know, he's so rock and roll.
I mean, what's more rock and roll than Limp Bizkit, my man?
Nothing. There's the answer.
Literally nothing.
Literally
if you give
nothing.
me any other answer, you're wrong.
Oh, if you're like, I like Led Zeppelin, I'm like, fuck you. Limp Bizkit.
Like
is
Led
where it's
Zeppelin's
at.
rock. No, Led Zeppelin's not rock and roll.
Limp
They're
Bizkit
wannabes.
ran
They're
so
nobodies.
Led Zeppelin could walk, homie. Like, no, Fred Durst is horrible. That song is
It's so
trash. It's called Seamless. If you guys want to check it out, don't. That's gonna be my theme for this album. Like, don't listen to this.
Yeah, this is not us being like, I dare you to do. Like, I wouldn't even
Yeah.
dare someone to do this because I'm not that much of an asshole.
No, if you wanted any information from me at all, just make me listen to this album. If
Oh yeah,
anybody, if
that's
ever-
like one of the first things I thought. Like after I listened to this, I would like if someone locked me in a room and put this album on repeat, I would like instantly tell them anything they wanted
Yeah.
to know. I don't
as
even
soon as I
care
heard
what
Ascension
what it was.
Millennium, I'd be like, I did it, guys. Okay, like even if I didn't do it, I'd be like, yeah, it was me. Please let me out of here.
All they would have to play. They'd be like, oh man, he's not gonna know what this album is. But they would just start playing the first song. Like I already know where this is going.
And I'm not down for it.
I'm not going down this road.
Yeah, just
I would
throw
hear
me
the
in.
intro of Ascension Millennium and be like, I did it, guys. I killed him.
I'd be like, one question. Do I get to listen to music in prison? They'd be like, no. I'm like, so I wouldn't hear this in prison then, is what you're saying. And they'd be like, yeah, I guess. Like, all right, sign me up. Sounds good, bro. Like, I'd be like, just do it. And then
F me, thank you very much.
and then there's another song I wanted to talk about was Duh. You know, Duh.
Yeah, Done Under Halo.
Yeah, so Duh, the song is called Duh. Kind of like that Billie Eilish song where she's like, Duh, and everyone loves it. It's like, I'm pretty sure she stole that from Corey Feldman. I think he did it
She
first.
definitely did. And she stole
Yeah.
it from the best.
Yeah, she heard this song. She's like, man, this is a fucking bop. Like, I'm gonna steal this shit.
Acronyms are so in right now.
Yeah. So dumb means done under halo. Because if you're an angel, you have to do things that are pure and innocent and sexy. So if you're an angel out there and you're doing stuff under the halo and it's not sexy or pure, then get the fuck out of here because Corey Feldman does not want your bullshit. And in this
How do you do
song-
that? How do you do something that's both sexy and pure?
I don't know, dude. Corey Feldman wrote this. Ask Corey. Like, I'm about to message him. Be like, dude, what does this mean? Like, please. Like, I like.
Do you have to do something that's like so like purely sexy?
It's so like, man, that's just some sexy shit. That's not even like kinky,
Pure
that's just-
organic sexy.
Yeah, pure.
Farm to table.
Yeah, that's some farm to table sexy shit. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess. I don't understand, but he raps in the song. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. It's
Like Corey
amazing.
Feldman raps in the song, and I wrote it down because I couldn't find the lyrics, and I need you guys to know that Corey Feldman's rapping this song. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna read it for you.
Oh, I thought you were about to say I'm gonna rap it for you.
I can rap it for you. Should I rap it?
I don't. It's up to you. I'm not gonna put that kind of pressure on you.
All right, give me a beat.
Give you a beat.
You heard me, dude. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the part where it gets real crazy. Everybody knows that you can't be lazy. When you get on my tip, that's crazy. Everybody knows that my name ain't Stacy. I like angels, that's my thing. Everyone wants to buy you a ring, but I tell you a thing, my ring, a thing, ring, thing, ring, thing. That's the actual lyrics. I didn't just mess that up.
He
You have to
doesn't
understand that.
He messes up in the song.
I didn't screw that up because I thought it would be funny or like I got nervous. These were Corey Feldman's lyrics verbatim. I wrote them down. It took me 20 minutes, and it was the worst experience I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, that's actually like that's not like props, dude. That's serious. I would not be able to do that. Like
No.
20 minutes, just like pausing, rewinding. Wait, what did he say? What did he say? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I would die.
Yeah,
I would rather die.
yeah, it's pretty bad. I want to give you guys a little taste of the song though, because I did actually enjoy it. Like, it was the only song that, like, one of the only songs that was like, this is actually like kind of humorous.
Great mission, Angels. I'm glad to see you survived. Now, time for a debriefing. Why exactly did they start firing at you?
Because I like.
Oh my god, hold on. That part it like gets it. Because I'm like, Corey, we're just sexy and we're just angels and we're just like pure sexy angels. Like we don't know.
I don't know. It's just duh.
You must be divine to be an angel, for an angel can do no wrong, as long as it's done under the halo.
Let me skip ahead a little bit. It's so fucking bad.
Yeah, it's and it's crazy to me that this album came out in 2016. Like, it sounds just like early 2000s garbage.
That's probably
Like,
when he
it's-
started working on it.
That's what it sounds like to me. I mean, like 2016. That's like Life of Pablo came out in 2016.
Mhm.
Malibu by Andre Pa came out in 2016. 22 A Million by Bon Iver came out in 2016.
Yeah, like
this,
actual,
it
like,
doesn't make
objectively good albums.
yeah, like, and then you have this, which sounds like it came out in like 2006.
It's so bad. The only one song on here that like actually was like Baby Blue Eyes was like not the worst song I've ever heard. That was the one.
Okay, let's do favorite song on the album, like
Okay, that's
song
that's,
that you
that's
could
fair.
actually that you could bear the most. And if there's more than one, that's fine.
All right, I would say Baby Blue Eyes and Test One.
Okay.
I think those are my two, and I don't want to say like they're good because
Right? No,
they're not.
yeah, we're not
But
saying
like,
they're good at all.
no, we have to let's clear like they're not good at all. They're still really bad. They're just not the worst.
Right.
So Baby Blue Eyes and Test One, I think, are my choices. What about you?
So definitely Cross the Line, because it was just like this really like lame like early 90s techno beat, and it just had one line over and over again, so it was like pretty hard to be bad.
Here, I'll play a little clip. Oh yeah, it literally just says you crossed the line like probably 70
Over and over
times.
again. So that one's bearable, and I also liked was it
You liked it?
We Wanted Change.
Oh no,
That one to me was bearable
no,
because it
dude.
was just like so out of place and
That
hilarious.
song is like the worst song on the album.
That
If you
one
guys
was
are-
the only one that was like so bad it was good to me.
If you guys remember, Devin scatted for our intro today. I think he did a wonderful job, and he based his scat off of this song, which I'll play for you now, just for a couple of seconds, just so you guys get what Devin thinks is bearable.
It was just so funny. Like it was just like,
What
and
is that?
it's on like the rockadelic side of the album too.
It's
So
not
it's like
rockadelic.
you have like all these like hardcore songs on that side of the album, and then there's just that he's playing this like, and it sounds like it's supposed to sound like it's live or something.
First time I listened to that song when it came on, I was in my car and I was cracking the fuck up.
That's
Like,
why I
I
liked it
was-
so much. It was like the only one on there that was like that made me laugh instead
Yeah.
of cry.
It was honestly
so
like a
bad.
nice reprieve from like the rest of it, because the rest of it was like he was trying to make it sound great. Like you could tell Corey Feldman actually thinks this album is like fantastic and like a breakthrough.
Oh yeah.
But then that is just like it's just like a nice little reprieve, a nice little like comic relief, like in
Right.
the album. Just like, oh, thank God, like Jesus.
It's my favorite. It's just like a much needed respite.
Yeah.
Like it's,
Okay. Yeah, I get why you like it then. But if you watch videos of Corey Feldman like playing this album live, it's really bad. But like, I almost feel bad for him because he genuinely believes that this is like this is the shit. Like he's like changing music, and he's like, good for him for thinking that. Like he's putting himself out there, and he's making these fucking trash garbage songs, but in his mind he's like, you know what, I'm pushing the boundaries, dog. Like what the fuck are you doing? And like honestly, it's like
yeah. Like
almost
where's your
inspiring.
album?
Yeah, it's almost inspiring because I'm like, you're right, Corey. Like where the fuck is my album? Like I'm listening to this and I have no excuses for why I don't have like
It
an
made me
hour and a
feel
half
like
album
such
out.
crap about like my career as my non-existent career.
Yeah,
as
what
a-
career exactly?
Exactly, like-
but Corey Feldman's putting this shit out. And he's like on talk shows.
Oh yeah,
He's going on tours. It's
I
like
could write a better song than this in 30 seconds, and where's my fucking album?
yeah, right. I mean, you just have to do it, dude. Come on. But like
So props, like
he played the song. He played one of the songs on the Today Show. I think it was "Take a Stand," that like anti-war anthem that he does.
oh yeah, that's a
And
banger.
he played that song, and people like gave him a lot of shit for it. Like he was like crying apparently because he got like so much shit for that song. Like people were just like bullies and stuff. And then he came back on again to play another song because he was like basically like, fuck the haters, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do. And like, yeah, it got me down for a bit, but like I'm gonna play another song, so fuck all y'all. And I was like, damn, dude, fucking respect. Like
That's awesome.
Like
What a legend.
that's why it's so hard to like really like. I mean, obviously we're shitting on this album, but like I'm shitting on the music. I'm not shitting on Corey. Corey's
No,
got
Corey Feldman. I have nothing against him. No problem with him. You know, because that's sick to have like just hundreds and hundreds of people shit on you, and the thing you've spent years creating,
yeah.
and then to come back and be like, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Like,
Yeah.
screw you guys.
Yeah, and I was reading like something happened in one of his shows too, where like somebody was causing a ruckus or like throwing things at him on stage, and like it was this whole thing, and he was like basically just came out like, yeah, we kicked him out, and we just played the rest of the show, and it was fine. Like you can't stop my music, and I was like, fuck, dude, that's some real shit. And like, and it's not good live either. It's not like this is like it's one of those albums that you're like, oh, if you hear it live, maybe you get it. Like I guarantee you, it's not. Like
No. There's no way you can make this sound good in any way, shape, or form.
whoever he has like backing up in his band is like they're like barely trained. I mean, I think it's Take a Stand where there's that one motif or whatever that happens. It's like that weird bass line where it's like this squiggly squaggly bass line, and he like kind of sings along with it, like in harmony with it.
He tries to.
I mean, he doesn't make it doesn't work, but you can kind of tell what's going on in the album. But when he plays it live, like whoever is his bassist in that band like cannot play that shit live. Like they're like and it's like and he's trying to like sing along with it, and it's just so bad. Like his band isn't trained, like he's not fucking trained, like no one knows what they're fucking doing. It's a mess. Like on the album you can at least hide this kind of stuff, but when he plays it live, it's just like very obvious that this is like he was not meant to make music. But he's still doing it, and that's what I respect him for. You know what? Cool, man. Keep coming out with shit. Keep coming out with albums. Like I'm not gonna listen to him ever again. But like but if you want to keep making music, just go for it, Corey.
Amen, brother.
And I just he also worked he works with the Screen Actors Guild. I just read this. He works at the Screen Actors Guild to create and improve safeguarding laws for children on movie sets because he was abused as a kid as a child actor. It's like, how can you hate on a guy that does that?
You can't.
And like Baby Blue Eyes was like about his son and about how his son's name is Zen, which is I guess kind of cool. But like his son, like, saved his life. He was like doing drugs, and he was like deep in depression, and like he had a kid, and his son basically like saved his life, and that's what that song's about. And like on his social media, he posts stuff about his son all the time, and is like very obviously like in love with this kid and like proud of what he's become. And like people have asked him like, hey man, like is your son going to become an actor? Like, is he going to go to Hollywood? And Corey Feldman's like, fuck that. Like
why would I knowingly put my kid through what I went through?
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not doing that to my kid. Like, are you insane? So like props to Corey is what I'm saying. Like he's a cool guy.
Absolutely. Like the man's a boss.
I would hang out with Corey. I wouldn't listen to his music. I would hang out with him, and it would be a weird hangout for sure. I mean, the guy is fucking strange.
Oh yes. I love the little. Sometimes he has like conversations with the people he has on these songs. And it's
always the rappers.
Yeah, at the end of Lickety Splickety, he has a conversation with I think Corrupt.
Yeah, that's Corrupt.
And he has that really awkward interaction with them, just like painfully awkward.
Oh my god.
Corrupt's like, oh man, I gotta tell you something, and Corey's like, what's that, brother? And I'm just like, oh.
Here, let's try to role play it like a conversation. So like you be Corrupt, and I'll be Corey Feldman, and like let's just try to recreate that moment. That's that little slice of life.
Hey man, I gotta tell you something.
Hey man, yeah, what you gonna tell me, brother?
He doesn't even say it like that.
Hey, baby. Like, that's, I don't know. Like, that's what he, come on, try it again. Hold on.
I'm not, oh, no, this is stupid.
No, you're stupid. Do it.
So, he just has that one moment. He says that really awkward thing where he's just like, it's like he starts saying something, and he's just like
that's what he says.
Like, yeah, man, it's like, it's like they're saying, and then he pauses, and he's like, hey, baby.
Let's see, hold on, I think I can find it.
Hey, baby. Going at the end, man.
Yeah, he said, that
And
was
then he
cold,
starts
man.
freaking
That
out,
was
like
cold.
he says, yeah, he's like, that was cold. That's going on in the air. It's like you just had this like really awkward interaction,
Yeah.
and he's like, that's going on the album, man. That was the sickest shit I ever did.
Hands down, the sickest shit I've ever recorded, put on tape, dog. That's without a doubt going on this LP.
Did you hear that?
homie.
Did you hear that? Did you hear the way I was like, hey, baby?
And Corrupt is probably like looking at his crew and just be like, "What the fuck, dude? What the fuck is with this guy?" He does that. He does that with Fred Durst too. Remember that? Where like Fred at the end of that song "Seamless" with Fred Durst is like, "Oh man, I think I messed up." Yeah. And then Corey Feldman's like, "Nah, man, it's cool, dude. Like, you got it. Like, ha, we'll get through it, brother." Like, and Fred Durst.
And it was
is
like it was a pretty bad. Like, if I were in the studio with them, I've been like, yeah, dude, we should probably do that over again.
yeah.
But Corey was just like, yeah, we don't need to do another take, man. It's all good. And I'm like, no, you probably should have done that again.
Like, no, you should actually record that again. Fred's right. See if I can find that one.
You're not supposed to say
Oh man, let's start that one over.
Well, no, we don't have to start over. It's just a little goof up. I mean, whatever. We'll get past it, bro. We'll get past it.
Like, what?
Yeah, we'll get past it, bro. We'll get past it.
We'll get past it, bro. Oh my god. I hate everything about this album. I literally hate everything about this album.
I hate it. I hate it. I don't know what else to say about it. Like I genuinely have hatred for this thing that exists in the world.
I can't even look at it. Like I'm looking at my phone, I have it open on Spotify, and I just like in my mind, I just have so much disdain for it that I can't even think of what to say. I'm like,
I don't ever want to think about it ever again. Like after this conversation, I just want nothing to do with it.
I'm so happy we're recording this because that means I don't ever have to listen to this. If you're gonna listen to any song of this, I think Mercy, the second to last song on here, was not terrible actually. It was like kind of that like gospel song.
Oh yeah.
Like that song, like it wasn't bad. I was like, okay, like this is actually kind of chill. And like it kind of I was like waiting for it to get worse because all the songs up to that point, like some of them start kind of promising, and then Corey just does something that is so ridiculous and so uncalled for and so stupid, like in the choices he makes in the song, that it just turns into like this horrible mess.
Oh, it just turns into garbage.
Yeah, Mercy kind of stays consistent throughout the whole song. There's a couple moments where I'm like, ooh, like hope it doesn't go that direction, but he like kind of, pulls himself back.
Yeah. All right, so we did favorite songs. How about like the ones that made you literally want to die?
Love and Lies.
Love
I
and
fucking
Lies?
hate it, dude.
The second song?
The second song. I hate that song. I can't listen. That song makes me so fucking angry. Like it's not in time at all whatsoever. Like I don't know what he was thinking putting this song on the album. Like I'm gonna here. Like what is that? What time signature is he in? I don't know. Did he just make some shit up? Like, oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
It's like, yeah, guys, we're going to do this one in 12-13 time. And they're just like, what?
I don't know what he was doing. Like, hold on, I have the lyrics pulled up. I kind of want to read them. Can I read them?
Yeah, I mean, not all of them, please.
Hold on, this is his time signature. And he's singing it like this. That day you came to my life, I knew you had me. Like I can't even do it. I can't even force myself to be that.
You know that one. He's
I can't do
way
it.
off on this song.
That day you came into my life, I knew I'd have you as my wife. I knew that came with a prize, but I didn't know that I'd be lonely. What? I thought that was once the day was done. You gave the gift that was my son. I thought we were on our run. See, he rhymes like a second grader.
He starts off trying to get a point across or tell a story, and then he ends up just rhyming.
Yeah, like he's at this point he's not even like continuing his narrative. He's just like, what words rhyme with other words? Please, God, help me. Once the day was done, you gave the gift that was my son. I thought we were on our run. I didn't know what I was missing. I didn't know who you was kissing. I didn't
Oh,
see the way you're
damn.
spinning on and on. And then the chorus is like, don't tell me your lies
Oh yeah.
because I will not be wise.
It's like that weird robot.
Love is your disguise. Boom, 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 but the truth is in your eyes. It's like, I hate that song so much. What about you?
I hated Take a Stand very much.
Okay, that's that like that's the anti-war one, right?
Yes.
So are you pro-war? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. And that's on the record, official. I love it.
Fucking quote me on that shit. All right, so you didn't like Take a Stand.
Yeah, and also the very last song on the album,
Working
Working Class Hero, where he tries to he goes from the whole album trying so hard to be Michael Jackson, and then that song he's just like, you know who else I want to be? Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, dude, that's what I thought too. As soon as that song came on, I was like, what is this weird Bruce Springsteen vibe I'm getting? And I love Bruce Springsteen, so that fucking hurt.
Oh, it's so bad. And by that point in the album, I was like literally like sitting in my little armchair, just like clenching the arms because I was just like, okay, Devin, 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes left until this song is over and the album's over and you're done. Like you can do this. You can do it.
I was actually doing the same thing. Like I had it on and I kept checking like how far into the song I was just to see how much left I had of this like absolute torture. I was like,
and that is
over?
like by far the longest song on the album.
Yeah, it is. Let's see.
6 minutes and 11 seconds.
11 seconds.
They make you feel small. A working class hero is something to be.
Why is his voice like that? Like he's such a tiny man and his voice sounds like he's like a fucking lion going through withdrawal. Like he's like he sounds like Tom like Waits. Like I don't understand. Like where is this gravelly ass? Like he must have a sore throat constantly after shows because there's
His
no
voice
way.
changes all the time in the album too. It's like he doesn't.
Like what? I don't even know what his voice sounds like.
Yeah, like he talks different to like the different characters or like the people that he's with in the album, and like I have no idea what Corey Feldman naturally just sounds like.
Hold on, there's someone at my door. Hold on. Why are you here, dude? Yeah, you know, like I just came to like do the music, man. Dude, why are you in my fucking room right now? Let me talk to him. Ha, yeah. Hey, it's me. Ha, Corey Feldman. What's up, guys?
Oh, hey Corey, we were just discussing your album Angelic to the Core.
Angelic to the core. Ha 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 ha. Yeah.
Are you? Is this happening? Am I supposed to just go with this?
Ha, what do you mean go with it? You mean like a working class hero? Ha 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 ha. Got
Yeah,
him.
so what was your inspiration?
Oh, fuck the haters. That was my inspiration.
Okay.
So much hate in the world. So much hate. I'm Corey Feldman. I hate haters. That's what this album's about.
So that's it. That's all the inspiration for this, for all 22 songs.
Well, you know, the world
Purely
is just
to
so like,
stick it to the man.
yeah. The world is just so like crazy right now, and like everything's crazy, and like I'm crazy.
That seems like an incredible waste of time.
And like everything's just like the music is crazy. I'm crazy.
Right.
I had cereal.
Oh
this
yeah,
morning.
we know that.
I read cereal this morning, and the cereal was even crazy. And that's what this album I'm really trying to get across is like, you don't need to be crazy in a crazy world because the world is crazy enough for you, and you don't need to be crazy back to it.
You lost me at like the third crazy.
You know, sometimes when I'm working on a song, I just think about,
You just think about what rhymes with the last word.
yeah.
in
So
the
like when I'm
line before
writing
that,
my
right?
songs, like I'll be like, I don't know where to run, 'cause I'm having fun, and I like
Brilliant.
burger buns. Like you know, like it's just like that. Like it just
It
comes
just comes so
natural to me.
naturally. Yeah, naturally. Yeah. So yeah, just thinking the same
Yeah.
thing. You're just
Yeah.
it's just obviously a gift.
Yeah, I think you should leave, Corey, actually. Like I think you should get oh, okay, yeah. Maybe oh, you want me to
No,
yeah.
yeah, we really do.
Oh, you want me to yeah.
Yeah, no, leave, please.
Okay.
It was nice. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, Corey. The fuck, dude. The fuck invited that
I
guy.
can't. The nerve, dude.
The fucking nerve on Corey Feldman just barging into my room. What a fucking weeb.
That's how much he hates the haters, man.
he just
He knows when people are talking shit.
Yeah,
He'll
he
just
has-
show up at your door.
he has a hatred. Yeah, he has a hater sense. And he'll show up and be like,
What do you mean you didn't like working class hero?
you know, the song took me forever. This album's longer than the fucking Gremlins, which he was in.
How do you pull that off?
I feel like don't let your mogwai listen to this album.
Yeah, you'll piss it right off.
Not even past 12, like midnight. Just don't ever let him listen to this album. He will destroy your village in a very hilarious way.
It'll evolve into a stage beyond a gremlin.
Yeah, I feel like this album is how you get like a Pokemon to evolve into
In a
like
bad way.
something like horrendous. Like if you want your Pikachu to turn into like a puddle of mud or something, you just let him listen to this album.
Pika!
My Pikachu's too powerful. Listen to Angelic to the Core, Pikachu. Pika peek. Pika. Pika no.
Oh god.
It's fucking stupid. All right.
You'd end up with just this like Pikachu, like it's like tail like falling off.
It's
like eyes are bleeding and he's like Pika.
Pika. I give this album.
I don't even know how to rate it.
Fucking-
Like it's that
I
bad.
don't
Like
know,
I don't know
man.
if I want to rate it on a like a
You know what?
0 to 10 based on how bad it is, or like should I really just be like, okay, 1 to 10 on like the regular way? I don't know, man. Like how do we even
Oh,
what
no, I'm giving
what
it
is
a
there
1.
what is there to even say?
I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm giving it a 1.
I mean, yeah, I mean if
That's
that's, the
all I
lowest
have-
I can possibly give it.
I mean, I guess we could give it a 0, but does it deserve a 0? If
I'll
it
give
was
him a 1.
anybody besides-
I'll give him a 1 for trying.
Yeah, I don't want to say A for effort because I don't want an A anywhere near this album.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a 1.
More like an F for fuck it, you tried.
Yeah, there you go. So Angelic to the Core gets a 2 for Twin Mythology. It's fucking miserable.
Awful. Don't ever go near it. Don't touch it. Don't look at it. Don't Google it. Don't
If you have somebody you
don't
really
don't even go on incognito mode and Google it.
no.
It's not worth it.
No, the clips that we showed you in this podcast are more than enough for you. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to do what we did. God, dude, I'm exhausted.
Because please don't. It's just so bad.
It's exhausting.
I will never touch this album ever again.
It's exhaustingly bad, guys. Like, I listened to it like right after work, and I was already tired, and it made me like way more tired than I was.
Oh yeah, I did the same. I made the same mistake,
Yep. I'm
and I feel
get
like I'm still recovering.
it. Yeah, I don't have the fucking brain capacity for this shit. It's so bad. I'm so sorry, dude.
It's okay. Just like, I guess I don't know, man. That's just part of the adventure.
Yeah,
Of what
that's
we're
a part
doing.
of the podcast. It's part of why we're here. Like, it's I'm all for it, dude. Fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole point of this podcast. So I guess Oh God, that was so bad though.
It was so fucking so fucking bad. Oh my god.
Yep.
I have nothing left to say, dude. All
Yes.
right, thanks for listening to Twin Mythology.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for tuning in. As always, we really appreciate all of you listening to the last episode. Leave us a like, leave us a follow. You can follow us on Instagram, on Anchor. We're on almost all the podcasting hosted websites now. So wherever you listen to podcasts, we're there. If you have any suggestions for anything we should review, you can leave us a message on Instagram or an Anchor or wherever. Just don't be shy. Just message me. Like I don't care. For next week, for episode 3, we are going to review SoundCloud rappers. We got a lot of people saying they wanted us to do that.
Multiple requests.
Yeah, I'm not hype about this one either.
I'm hyped, but I know I can handle it.
I can handle it. I've listened to some SoundCloud rap, and you know what? Anything is better than Angelic to the Core.
Yes.
Anything. So yeah, episode 3. We're gonna do SoundCloud rappers. We'll probably just pick a few songs and just review them or something. I'm not really sure how it's gonna work. If you guys have any suggestions for like artists that on SoundCloud that you dislike or whatever, shoot them my way, and we'll do it.
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Peace.
Peace.